This is an honest review of Unforgiving, a Northern Hymn. Okay, let's take a look at the graphics. There they are. Nothing. For the most part. I mean, we got texture quality here, shadows. It's nothing, guys. But this is the least of our worries. Okay, your controls. This is it. You see them? Not bindable, by the way. You can't rebind your keys in this game. What's your audio like? What's your sound like? Here it is. See this volume bar? This is it. Okay, so let's just get all the bad stuff out of the way. Pretty much everything in the game. I mean, right off the bat, you're greeted with some of the worst, most unimmersive voice acting I think I've ever heard. Your kidnapper, who you find very early out in first 5 minutes who it is. There's no spoilers here, guys. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's like he's reading off a script, right? It's like he walked into the studio that day and said, "Okay, Mark, here's your script for this game." Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Well, man, you need to make sure you dip underneath that rock. You don't want to get hurt. Okay, next line, okay. Wow, it's really dark in here, man. We need to really make sure that we move out of here. Okay, next line. Right, I mean, that's what it is. Again, no spoilers, though.
Lucas, wait. I'm sorry it all turned out like this. I just woke up and I didn't know where I was. I got scared and everything just happened so fast.
I don't know what I thought either. I just wanted to help you with your addiction. First, we have to find a way out of this forest, and we'll talk about this when we get home, okay?
Okay.
The sounds in the atmosphere and the sounds of the creatures are the most enjoyable part of the game. It really adds to just the overall experience. I mean, you're walking around and the music is constantly playing, but it's very subtle, and it's one of those where like you sort of forget that the music is there, but like if the music wasn't there, you would notice. Honestly, if it wasn't for the sounds of the atmosphere and the sounds of the creatures, which we'll get to in a minute, the game would just be an absolute write-off. I mean, it pretty much is anyways, but the sounds of the creatures, guys, menacing. I mean, you hear them. It's just like a blood-curdling scream, and you're just like, holy shit, you dip. But I wish that it was, all you had to do was just dip. But the AI in this game is so horrible. It's so bad that all you have to do is kite them, guys. Just kite them around a rock. See here, this is one of the enemies. It's some demon lady. Never really find out exactly what it is. I'm sure if you did the abundant amount of reading that's in this game, it's pretty much a reading simulator, by the way. You would know, but I was just willing the game to end. And all you have to do is break your line of sight. That's right, guys. All you have to do is just break their line of sight, and they completely have no idea where you are. They look good, right? I mean, graphically, the game looks good. I mean, there's nothing special. It's not going to win any awards, but the creatures look good. There's one part near the end of the game where you're traversing through this mine, and there's these little demon babies, and they look awesome when they're in packs. They look awesome. Their eyes are glowing. You know, it's great. You also have a light source, which is like a box of matches. And this sort of gets to the next horrible part about this game is that it gives you this feeling of open worldness, right? You can kind of walk around and go wherever. But here's the thing, there's nothing to do. The game is boring. The voice acting is horrible. It is abysmal. And if you find anything, if you loot anything, it's either you get to look at something or it's more f***ing matches. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, I would have loved to sit down and read the pitch for this game. You know, the guy sits down and he's like, you know what, guys, I've got a brilliant idea. Who comes up with this shit? You know, we have games like Amnesia, right? Outlast, legends in the horror genre. Now I'm a scaredy cat. I jump at everything. And this game is pretty even with the creep factor and jump scares. But guys, I bought this game for $3 off of Green Man Gaming. They actually had the audacity, the actual to retail this game at $15. You know what I can buy with $15? I can buy Fallout New Vegas. I probably could buy Outlast, to be honest with you. Instead, we have the option to buy this piece of shit. Guys, the sound is incredible. The atmosphere is... it gets the job done. If it was for if it's for $3, if you can find it for $3 and you have an itch and you need to get just a good creep factor in, sure, buy it. Oh, by the way, the game is literally 3 hours long. Unbelievable. That's $1 an hour, guys. Or you could say it's $5 an hour. But if you don't have an itch and you're just looking for a good horror game, this isn't it. Unless, of course, you like bashing heads in. So there you go, guys. We'll see you in the next one.